Unajua uko na favorite hapo. We know you have a fave. There's one that you call every day.
Ule anaangusha ndio unasema
wa favorite ndio anakuumizanga. Ule mwenye anakulove the most kwa Saudi.
But utapata mmoja anakupea good sex but she's not a good woman. Upate a good woman but akona bad sex. Afu mwingine akona zote mbili but ni cheesy.
Exactly.
Unajua like hapa ni gani unachagua shwale? Hii ni gani ni poa?
Sasa narudi. The right combination.
Uko like fuck. I get you my brother.
Huwezi pata mwenye akona hizo zote stable.
Ni ngumu alisha.
Riches flying high in them private jets. Mada kumada beat lazima kaibada. Si niulize mbona nimenyanya. Si unajua niko juu ya shada.
What's up with this eyelash? It really wants to embarrass me.
Not
today, bitch.
For the first time since like 2020, 2021, I feel niko over all my exes, bro. Over all of them. Imeisha.
No more cycles, no more nothing.
Na feel imeisha.
Today
positively.
Today is
like something I know.
We are recording on Friday, the 4th of August. Kumanisha leo nitakukeep accountable. Nataka kuwa accountable friend wako. Like ukisema kitu unafanya. That's all about the second half.
You know you can check mtu anatafuta hizo jina.
Ndio maana nimeangalia date na nitakumbuka.
Nimedelete hadi namba zao.
That's liquor. That's liquor.
Joan leo ameonja drink yangu. Unajua vile tunakunywa hizo vitu.
Nimedelete hadi namba zao kwa phone yangu.
That's progress. I'm really proud of you.
Tunakuwa accountability.
Imagine ita last juu moja niliona. Waje ile kuna kitu moja unaweza ona uko like oh my fucking what alafu
you mean you can do this to me?
Not sitaki kusema but niliona nikasema nikanifungua macho kiasi like nilimwona kwa background ya snap ya msee.
Hata kwa he's a man.
Si ati nikitumba nilimwona labda na angle fulani nikasema sijaimwona na angle.
Unajua karibu nilikuwa nianze karibu nianze na you're listening to 3.5 on Boys Radio. Nimezoea but anyway guys welcome back to
kuna lipo kando kuplugasa. Unajua kumbe watu pod siku hizi tunafanya side promotions. Nikisikia sana tajek tu sana fans watch out.
No, I'm just telling you like asubuhi ukienda mahali just eka radio eka 103.5 vibe iko sawa sana. Like kila kitu kwa sawa. But anyway, welcome to another episode of the Sandwich Podcast. Mini boy wenyu Black Diamond.
That's such a radio presentation.
Oh, man, it's Nigod, Joe.
Nigod, yeah.
Kwanza leo tuko na new guest. Lakini ashasikika, ashaonekana. Let's just ni sawa.
Welcome to another episode of the Sandwich Podcast. With you is John Melly. Now I'm officially going by that name only. John Melly.
No more Mahatma, no more nini.
Nah, I'm just.
Una feel like a new woman?
I do actually. I feel like I've shedded a lot of trauma and whatnot. I actually feel really, really good. Yeah.
You look really good.
Thank you guys.
Good.
I look like a baddie.
Happy for you, man.
When you're telling us you wanted to cut your hair off, we were very...
Everyone
we were
was,
not supportive at all.
No one was supportive. Even my brother.
Product.
You know what Kevin was telling me? Sasa utaenda kama mwanaume unataka cut twin wangu. I was like, damn.
Tulitaka kusema hivyo but...
Yeah, because dem akikwambia, Kibs, ama nani, I'm going to shave. What do comes in your mind? Ushaona ama dem TikTok au vienyeji wa kuanga na fade.
Ama
congestina. Kwenye wanakanya mita. Nikafikiri wanafanya mita wote. I don't know why like
congestina.
Ama lakini konje atufai kumnini sana. Unajua.
Hata Mohamed Ali pia akili ilifiat kiasi.
But amepona. She's okay. Sasa yako in charge of amepadi kazi na Sonko. She's okay.
That's good for her. At least she's healing. Yeah, but no, honestly, shaving, I knew I wouldn't look bad. Guys, I look good.
Of course.
Yeah, then why were you doubting my...
face yako ikichukuliwa tu hivi. Like hiyo yenyewe.
Why were you doubting my ability to become a better bitch than I was before?
Hata me the first time when I shaved, watu walikuwa very against it. Grawa ilikuwa inadai kusikia story. Wakaona waves ikabidi wame.
Because Owen alikuwa na
now we're twinning.
Yeah,
twinning.
But anyway, mimi watu wamekuwa kiniuliza lately, Kibs, unatoa bini wapi? Bini zako, unatoa vitu zako wapi?
Actually, Johnny, I want a beanie.
Hey, imagine girls
girls
have been asking guys, my friends, to ask me, kumbe wanataka kunulia boyfriends wao. Stop dressing your boyfriends like me. They're trying to look like me, they're trying to be like me.
Why would you say that?
Listen, hii kitu ni yangu peke
Lazima
yangu.
umeinspire wase look zao.
Man, unajua ibi si kila mtu naweza ivaka uko na kisogo kubwa ikae Windsor. So si kila mtu hii tuka inakubali na kubali.
Mbona wewe uongea hivyo?
Mimi kofia sitakangi kuvaa kofia sana na feel nitakaama dere wa Central hapo tea room.
Hao sio kweli.
Unajua huru sio mbaya.
Ni watu wanamzunguka. So waambie saa mambo yako intro.
You're here with your boy the bad boy Owen, Pipe the Don Juan.
Sauti ya mama.
Yeah, these are zote ziko. All the titles are there. Now I'm just very humble nowadays.
Oh wow.
I think it's fake humility though.
As it should be. Never let them know your next move, you know. Na shtua tu kidogo kwa humble.
Mysterious.
Period. Na mademu nashinanga kisema anataka kwa mysterious.
I'm in a mysterious era.
So guys, how was your week?
Our weeks have been, me personally acha nijiongelee. Mimi nimekuwa na week. Like weeks zangu siku hizi kuna venye na kuanga na some fatigue in the middle of the week, especially hapo Tuesday, Wednesday. Alafu Thursday niko like kesho ni Friday. Alafu Friday na kuanga so happy. Hadi mukwa nimelewa by 11 on Friday. By then natukanga tu hivi studio. Napatana na msana niambia Kibs, bro, the slightest uwezi hata si lazima uniconvince na mambo mob.
Nasema tu niko
ndani.
ndani.
Twende niko ndani. So hata leo nilikuwa maji nika refresh nikalala nikaamka tena na continue.
Wow.
So my week has been good. Nimekuwa na demo wangu nimekuwa
never ending.
by the way, I wanted to tell you guys, but stay plug up just because they've not paid for the ad. Kuna place ingine unaenda una watch my planets. I went with my baby yesterday.
My brother told me about I have to say it. It's
Biggie,
so cute.
Make sure umetoa hiyo paka watu lipe.
Nadai kuishi huko on Monday.
It's such a cute space, but I've never been, but it's really
wanakuonyesha mambo ya space afu mnaona enda kama umeset ama uko under the influence.
No, na kama hiyo kitu ni too romantic for me to just be doing it to anyone.
Yeah, hiyo si kwenda na mabeshe zako Joan. Tafuta.
This is a Juna chill my friends so much.
Tafuta hapo ni lazima uende na mse because ni cute.
It's actually really, it's so stunning. I
Yeah,
love
unajua
it.
This week kumekuwa na girlfriend's day. Na hii girlfriend's day has it always been over the years ama ni mimi siku notice tu.
Uko na girlfriend.
Last year mimi nililenga kwanza nilitafuta argument.
Damn, last year really, wow.
Girlfriend's day ulifanya nini last year? Ama has it always been there?
Yeah, it has always been there, but I don't think I was a girlfriend last year. I was just seeing someone, but I still got gifts though.
God.
Yeah.
Hey, Jumie man,
I
nilikuwa
haven't been
nafikiri
a
this
girlfriend in
year
a
ndio iko.
minute.
Really? Why? How comes?
There's no one worth my time.
Ama wako it's not available in your region. Wako
That's the thing. They're not in my region. That's
yeah,
the
they're not
thing.
in your
That's the
region.
thing. Yeah. Yes, it's enough for too long distance discussions.
Ngumu.
Tunaongelesha watu wa majuu sasa,
Tricky,
watu wa majuu wenye mko huko tushawashow. Hii podcast pia mko ndani.
Mimi nilikuwa
Cap.
relationship long distance in the last 2 weeks.
That's a lot for you. I'm proud of you. You did something.
Thank you.
did something.
Thank you.
Yeah, so nilikuwa demo wangu girlfriend's day. Unajua hizo time zingine sijaijua kuna kitu kama hiyo hata.
Yeah.
So nilikuwa nafikiri yani ni girlfriends wanachill pamoja, you see?
Yeah.
Like wafikiri ni madem wenye ni mabeshte wanakaa pamoja
That's how I
girlfriends.
actually celebrate.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
didn't even post. I was like, as in ndo nikaambiwa wewe buda kwani umesahau leo siku gani? Nikasema shit. But anyway, unajua busy ni nini? I'll take you on a date tomorrow. So
Period. Look at you.
that's what I'm talking
A
about. So
romantic
wiki yangu imekuwa
man.
tu hivyo man.
And you, Owen, how's your week?
I've also had a very very good week. Of late nimekuwa so happy maze. Sijui nini na happen.
Life is good.
My karma is beautiful, my energy is wonderful. I think kurudi kwa Mungu kwa benefits.
No cap.
Yeah,
No cap.
yeah.
Umerudi kwa Mungu sasa.
Yeah, ilianza ka jokes kwa try kudanganya dem fulani mimi ni Christian. Ikaniingiza box ya ukweli.
God knew. God knew. He was like, this one, I know where to shika him.
So
Madem.
umetry Christian kuchi kwaje?
It's better than expected. Una feel a
How
bit
did we
more
even
holy
get here?
mkikani
Mliomba
after.
before ama unajua before food unaombanga.
Sijafika hiyo level ya
You remember when
kumshukuru
Future said
bado.
that Sierra had him pray
Yeah,
like before
Before,
sex?
hey.
Maybe she wanted to be fruitful, you know?
Ai, we, shule.
Blessing the
this
meal
food before
I eat.
I devour.
No. Hata venye nimerudi kwa God nikiget mtoi saa itafanya nirudi kwa mse mwingine.
Utarudi kwa budako real.
Yeah. But other than that,
The way you give this thing so...
yeah, but other than that, I've had a very good week. I'm trying to stop being a side nigga. Your shit ni low-key painful. Juna make memories na girlfriends awase bro, so... Ujui kama mse akienda play kama
Why did you just say yeah and then you're like
unajua as the side as the not as the typical side si ama side ingine wamefiat wenye weka effort.
How special are you?
Una trying kwa out hata una outdoing the other nigga ndio hata usidati mark directly uko like wow this nigga didn't do that for you sa basi situaishie.
Kuna ile uliniambia yenye unamwambia ati I had this nigga does this for does this for you.
Positive dirty marking.
Ebu explain hiyo.
So unajua saa most of the time
men are so evil.
Ukidai kuchukua manzi ya mse una discharge yake. So yani chali hata amefia hata mse amebido hata anavaa sijui jeans na Timberland. Shit za ufala. So hii unageuza saa story. Saa hii unam overpraise. Ndio saa dema na kusema kitu negative about it. Just I'm sure you know the way you're so fine. I imagine any your boyfriend unashinda tu kenda trips anakutumia di allowance nini. Anasema my boyfriend has never done that.
Who are you dealing no because if someone told me that I'd be like oh yeah okay not too much on my man and then I make you shut up and then I continue whatever.
What a princess treatment unapata ka 1%. 99 wanaumia.
Ndio maana mademu nafai mkijua your standards because wana vitu men wanafanyia.
It's called the game. Unajua kitambo game ilikuwa hivyo.
But when women do this to you in return what do you feel about it? Yeah.
Miss you.
Nika offset vile alisikia tu fununu hata iko happen alisikia tu kuna chance bro mse alichizi man like just don't do that to me man
wase hata exist
anafanya bibi yake na get out of character for no reason
lakini pia kadibi venye alireact hata ingenikasirisha zaidi
yani mimi naweza umia actually so leo hii episode ya leo ni umemaliza wiki yako by the way
yeah
hii episode ya leo ni special
okay so am I not a person
shit. Unajua
ni
new guest
being blinded by the beauty tunakuangalia hadi tuna saw thoughts
men and lies another meeting your box
sorry
yeah my week was great that's all I can say since you are not interested in it
tuambie inspiration yako ya kuwa the new woman
you like shaving like niambie the first thought you had like
I've always just wanted to shave my hair to be very honest this thought came about mbona tena waambie story na mlikuwa mmekata fata you didn't care about me
this we unajua audience to pay makeup wanataka kuelewa what's going on
ukisema kwa Band of a Branch ulianza kujiexpress
oh yeah very well
pia uko ebutu acha cook
okay so my thought of shaving came about I think in 2020 those peak COVID times and I was binging Joy Candy shout out to Joy Candy my sweet
big
girl
shout out, man.
I was binging her videos on YouTube and just enjoying myself and I loved how she looked with her short hair and whatnot and I really wanted to do that at that point but then of course as I said Kevin aliniambia nitaka like I was so against it and I was just wondering why like what's the reason why would you be so against something that I really want but again because I was really being influenced at that point I decided to just get a bob cut is it called a bob yeah it was a bob
bob cut I remember your era
yeah it was really cute
in fact that's what I thought you were gonna
and now so I'm over that phase so I did that and that was really cute and I loved it and then I started growing my hair again and then I went back to the bob you remember like the other bob that I had and then my cousin and I were talking about like starting afresh like we just wanted something new and I think you guys you're my Twitter so you see the way I'm constantly tweeting that I'm craving change so much and for me change usually begins with my appearance how I look how I dress how I just all that and for some people they usually go to the extent of you know the piercings tattoos and whatnot
starts with the small things
it's small things you know now
Atomic Habits
period that's what I love it so much it's one of my favorite books actually
Kibbs alikuwa obsessed
ili change
so now for me any for me to feel like I'm having any significant change in something I usually have to do something quote unquote drastic so normally I attack my hair the first one I just cut
so wakisikia tu umetweet change hair iko like oh my god
again. Like, uncle, please.
Please, uncle, please.
How come that's something like a lot of women do?
Yeah, we do. We actually do that because I don't know. Apparently, hair holds on to a lot of emotions and trauma, something like that. So if you want to shed that, you cut your hair. From what I believe.
Something
I would never know. Mimi na bien. Kwanza by the siku nitatoa hii bini niwaonyeshe huko sasa kwa podcast kutoka leo. Mtaona niko
amko nayo pic ya Kibs nilipost akiwa form 2 hairline ilikuwa huku.
Ilikuwa hapa juu ya eyebrows.
Sasa ameanza ina recede pole sana.
Don't what you in Nigeria anyway nimelewa siku but it's okay.
Yeah, anyway, so that change was one of the things, and turning 24 seemed like a very huge thing to me. I have been making it seem so huge and whatnot, especially because I'm undergoing some insane change. Y'all know what it is. So that is really tripping me out. And I was like, Sawa basi, if I'm going to go through this change, I have to start changing things pole pole. So it's atomic habits again. Pole pole now. It's the things that I'm doing with you've seen I'm reading books a lot.
Yeah.
I want to get into that culture of reading books a lot. I'm spending more time with family and friends constantly and whatnot. So I'm just in that phase of accepting the change that is to come. Embracing it, literally embracing it, yeah. Because it's going to be a bit too drastic and I want to start feeling it pole pole as we
change is scary but also exciting at the same
I'm
time.
really excited for it. So one of the things for me was definitely my hair. I really been wanting short hair. I should have gone lower, kabisa, but
nah, this is okay.
This is like for now. But I know again I'm gonna go shave.
But now like everything is okay.
Yeah, as long as I'm comfortable, I'll just keep on doing whatever I want. Yeah, so that's just been it. My week has actually been really great. I don't think I've done anything too crazy this week. Did we do the SNS?
Yeah. When is it coming out, by the way?
She does pre-recording, so it'll come out soon. Yeah, so we did the episode with SNS that was really good.
And guys, go watch. By the time episode inatoka, and then mutafute Stephanie Nganga if you don't know her.
I'm scared I was a bit too vulnerable.
I think everyone was.
Our
but
audience
it was such
needs to see
a
that side of us.
beautiful.
Yeah,
it was so beautiful and insightful.
Yes.
I loved that. And then I did my episode with Banter Over Brunch, and you know, being with women is a lot more different than with guys. And even the things that we were talking about is things as we see it as women, and it was really beautiful. I felt like I was able to express my journey, even getting into content creation and influencing and whatnot, and how it has been not only on the work side, but how it was affecting me in my personal life. So that was really beautiful and insightful also. So I really loved it. And also I have tapped into my healing era. So now nimeacha kukua amenas.
Nikupona tu sasa.
Kidogo. Kiasi tu, I'm just amenas kidogo, but yeah, I'm feeling good about whatever. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Feeling so zen
Very
and
good.
nice.
Me guys, before tuingie hiyo story ya the episode ya leo vile inakaa, nataka kuambia mnaona hii jacket, acha ni
nakushikia
nionyeshe hii
Johnny.
jacket.
Just holding
No,
it
it's
for
okay,
you.
it's okay. Hiyo hata
jacket ya Zionist.
mnaona hiyo flag hapo, msinikujie lakini I'm not affiliated.
Free
I'm telling you the story. So mnaona na hii jacket yenyewe. So basically hii jacket niko na anko yangu, basically si anko yangu but
Umesema basically sana nini? Basically nini?
At the end of the day,
at the end of the day yangu Jimani usema at the end of the day all the time. Na yangu sasa ni basically. So basically vile hii jacket sasa ukiangalia hivi sitaki kusema kayo story ya Nyamita Chiduka ilichomeka. Yeye kuchomeka. Hii ni ya soldiers wenye wanaendanga ku train Israel because it's the Israel flag. Kama unaweza zoom hapo Mr. Biggie. Unaweza fika hapo.
Free Palestine.
Yes, so like wanaenda ku train Israel. Anko yangu bro, ule boys ni deadly. Shida tu ni saa kilewanga anaweza cane kila sera. Inabidi party ishe immediately. But anyway, yeye ndo akaniambia buda, hii nataka udungange hii. Hii wasi kucheki watakuogopa.
Okay.
So best believe ile siku mnaniona na hii niko on some
What is it with Kale niggas and joining like the special forces? Kasi Makarao ni army. Sasa hadi Mossad.
Wanakonga na built up anger.
Yeah, sino tuko na hiyo dog yani. Wewe ungekuwa umewekewa unable Kale man hapo.
Wow.
Mkaeka
Except my father. Wako wapi?
Wapi?
wote but just hear me out. Wakuweke hivi, who would you choose to save you? Like I'm not trying to be tribal but like just look at even the stereotypes. Unaona? Like
Where are the Luyas?
The lawyers.
I think ako kitchen.
They're eating. But anyway, yeah, today's episode is all about dilemmas.
Could we give Austin and Byron to read the dilemmas? Ama Michelle.
Tunazisoma tu,
I think
tunazisoma
sisi
tu
tunafaa
kutoka-
kuzisoma.
Juu,
Mi nadai kuwa surprised nazo.
no, we need to hear the audio pia.
Oh,
Na wana mic, so I feel like it's better if we just read it, right?
Okay.
sawa.
Yeah, so man, watu walituma, sorry tuliwekea Instagram but confidence yenyu iko juu man.
Yeah,
Naweza
we-
ona jina zenyu but tutazisema.
Next time you're gonna use an anonymous link. We're sorry for
Yeah.
oversight.
Uh,
So basically, what we did, you remember last week I was telling you guys, we want you to start sending your too many mashida zenyu kwetu.
tuongee na nyinyi directly.
Yeah.
Tunaingia kwa grao sasa.
Anything mko nayo na clearly
Mnaweza
mli take
selea watu
over.
dream, man. You have to be politicians.
Tutaingia
But-
2027.
Tunaingia kwa grao. Ni kama you're na therapy. I'm sorting all your problems. Tell me right now. Hey,
Sasa
okay,
tuko kwa
cook that
grao
thing. Do it.
sasa.
Let's
And
go.
clearly you all believed in us because the response was overwhelming.
Yeah.
So we're gonna read through as many of them as we can.
Yeah, tutaisoma tu simultaneously. Whoever will start. Nianze ama?
Next
Kuna
time
yenye
ni
naona?
anonymous.
Okay, let me start with this
Mfungue
first
roho
one.
vizuri.
Yeah.
I've actually seen it something that kidogo relates to me.
Yeah. So
So
many
the first
randomly.
dilemma is finding the love of my life when I'm in my selfish stroke villain era, stroke working on myself era, and they are perfect for you. Like, what do you do in that situation? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, guys.
Utaanza, wewe ndo utaanza ama? Mimi na
No,
niko na
I've read
demu.
it. I want to finish. I want to wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Utaanza.
I feel
Lakini
like
wewe una relate kweli na hii. Oe.
at defining the love of
Perfect
your life
for you.
in yourself. I mean,
Like when you're not ready
there's no
for
perfect
commitment.
time to find love, bro. Love ikikuja na imekam. Wezi control ikikams as low umesema sitaki msee ama ukisema nasaka msee. If you find the right person, the right nyash, the right titties, ni your time.
No, like, as
Hata
in, what
ukipata-
are you supposed to do, like, to navigate the whole situation? Like, you feel like this is your person, but then the situation you're in, you're really not ready for the commitment.
Una
that
go
comes
hard,
with it.
una go
Yeah.
hard.
Me know me, I'm a lover boy. Me always commit, even if it's for 1 week.
Yeah.
Ndio maana niliwaambia Owen is the wrong person to answer this. So basically, hii
Be the
hapa
right person to answer.
mi na get hii stuff anasema because hata mi kuna points zenye nimesema like nataka kugo hard in life, nataka kufanya sitaki hata stories za watu,
Yeah.
you know. Na hiyo time ukipata the right person, inakuanga crazy because but you know as men ni different cause sisi watu tunasahau hizi vitu mbio sana.
Yeah.
Like unapata dem like ni type yako nini alafu tena ni dem mzuri madem wazuri waliisha alafu unapata dem moja mzuri wenye wako sahii wako taken kama
wako
dem wangu.
Nairobi has like 15 good women
Yeah.
and 10 are in relationships.
Yes,
Hawa
including
tano
dem
bado
wangu.
tunawatafuta kama ilikuwa Bakugan.
Yeah. So like hapo mi kenye ningeshow tu ni
That day we might cry.
jaribu just mi kenye ningeshow huu dem because I think ni dem ameandika
Yeah.
just mpatie mstring along kidogo siku string along in that way but
Wow.
mimi ningesema mstring along.
That's actually true. You know, my mom was telling me, Juzi, at her
along.
age, at yet 5 in any relationship longer than 6 months.
Hey,
And that's
Buddha.
my mother.
Yeah, si tunagonga 6 months by the way.
Damn.
Congrats.
Thanks God, John.
What I'd
unaweza-
say in this situation, because I have been, I think I'm actually coming out of that situation where I feel like like actually finding someone who you think would be the ideal partner, and then I know myself, like I'm the red flag now. At this point, I'm the red flag, you
na
know.
unajua
And you're very aware because she's saying she knows for sure she's in her selfish era. She's not willing to make compromises with relationships and whatnots. And I'm a true believer in when something is supposed to be right, it will come at the right time. So I don't think you should pressurize yourself to do something which is going against what season you're in, because he could be in a season where he wants to settle down and you're really not, clearly. So what I just say is let him go. If he's meant to be, he'll come back. But just let him go, babes. No need to waste his time, and don't waste your time, because you'll be the villain. Because you've said that you're the villain in this situation, unless you're willing to make those compromises and even be in a commitment type of situation. I don't think it's right for you to string me along.
And if she lets him go and then he finds another person.
Kwani he's the only person.
Roho imetaka huyo.
Hapana, I mean,
stars ili align.
Yeah.
Clearly not, because she's not ready for commitment.
Hapana, yeye ndio adai.
That's a talk. I'm the angel, he's the devil. He's the devil right there. But I'm telling you for sure, because there's no point one of you will get hurt in this situation. Chances are it will be him. And if he's a good person and you believe he's actually a good partner, let him go. Just let him know that you're not ready for any type of commitment or anything at this point, and then see how you guys can navigate through the whole situation, because I don't think there's any point of you stringing this person along. It doesn't make sense to me for you to do that.
Kibs alisema I'm stringing along.
Yeah.
Mimi nilisema hivyo because the thing is ni kama ninaenda hivi kwa barabara. To me analogy. I'm in my car, I'm moving. Alafu kuna stuff naona hapa nikibeba man itakuwa heavy, but pia at the same time sitaki kuiacha juu I'll have to come back for it and go. I'm saying
That's such that's exactly how men deal with such
That's
situations.
more toxic than what I
You know, that's exactly how men deal with situations. They're just like, this is the perfect girl, but I can't let her go because she's perfect.
Sindio.
But me, I'm not ready for commitment. So you string her along with no commitment, no title, no nothing. That's exactly what men do.
but unampea love in doses. Unamwambia
Is
babe
that
leo
not-
ni hapa.
That's so
being
bad.
together
That's actually
commitment.
what happens in situationships whenever a shorty is ready to be in a committed relationship, and then the man does not want. And then the guy is just like, I'm not ready for commitment. But pia, ka hapa.
No,
Usiende.
being in a situationship is a level of commitment. Jusi tuko pamoja either way.
Yeah.
In one
I'm just
way or
protecting
in
you
one
from
Can
the
we
way
move
bad
to the
or
next
niggas out
question?
there.
Babe, I've told you what I think. Let's move on. Because you know.
Hii hapa ni interesting. Waje ati Owen Kihibs. Umeandika
Hey, mimi sikupenda hiyo
KHIBZ.
swali. Boys.
Mtu akikosa kugraduate, mbona umetuita?
Yo,
By the way, mbona umetuita? Unajua tunaita jina lako hapa. Unajua kuficha jina. Wewe real nani? Anyway, Owen Kibbs, mtu akikosa kugraduate hujiconsole aje asking what you all did. Bro, si tulifanya nini?
Yeah, but tell him. Tell him.
My
Please,
brother.
my brother, don't follow our path.
Yeah. We are
Stay
bad
on the-
examples.
Stay on the path you are on. Mi bado mi ni student.
By the way, we're still, but say tumekuwa more students of the universe.
Of life.
Of life.
School of
Sahi,
hard knocks.
Ulimwengu University. UU.
Hey, try kutufunza, ikatufunza.
Imetufunza jo. But anyway, ka umekosa kugraduate, ina depend reason yako ni gani. Kuna hii reason ya kila mtu sema, kuna unit moja sijafanya. Hiyo ni ya kila mtu. By the way, sahi mseka jamada chuo ulikuwa naye. Kuna wase niliingia first year walikuwa fourth year. Nimemada bwana, hata niko job. Niko like, buda unafanya exam gani hii? PhD.
You need
But
to
aniambia
go.
bro, kuna unit moja sikufanya.
Yeah, nani
So to unit moja, man, rudi tafuta way. Usiseme ikui offered ni
Zingine
excuses.
mazema malek wengine ni so arrogant, unakosana na hiyo ni beef ka 6 years. Acha uchukue class.
It's true. Generally, there's some lecturers who'll just frustrate you.
Yeah.
Literally.
But kujiconsole, the only way, kwanza uni boys.
Maybe he's in a situation where he's seeing all his classmates have graduated, and for sure he genuinely has this one unit which is hustling him. And you know how depressing it is to see the people who you were with in class graduating and you're not. Maybe he's in that
I get
situation.
it.
He's just like, okay, so now how can I, like,
You know, that's what my mother asked me nikiache after niache chuo. Aliuliza Tony, na sasa ile siku marafiki zako watagraduate, hautasikia vibaya? Ambia pana mom, mimi nao niko vision mom. Nini. Bro, hiyo time watu walikuwa na graduate, wase nilikuwa nafaa ku graduate na. Man hata nilizima simu. Unaona wase wamedunga, unasema this could have been me, man. Hadi mamako anakuambia ati, "Hey, unaona mtoto wa nani amegraduate?" Niko like, "Damn, naona venye ako happy." Nasema ningempatia hii stuff. But sikumpea.
Kwani mi company na kipi kwa ajili? Mi sikumbuki nikiwa na
Uko na snaps. Mimi niliona bro, mimi niko na cartoon serious.
Nyamita sahi. Au sio wengine bado pia ni
Like, honestly, like, how do you now go through that? Like, how do
I
you...
mean, really mi siwezi sidhani mili ni affect at all hata. So,
Yeah.
juu akisema kujiconsole ina imply he's a bit sad, so just don't be sad bro. Siwezi
You know, I think why it might be hard for, let's say, us to relate to that is because maybe because we have something we're doing actively, and maybe his only thing is school, and he's just in a position like, if this shit does not work out, what the fuck?
But that's why we still said tulikosa graduate. Nigga, we started a company. That's what we did in our off time.
But so vitu ni mbili. It's either urudi chuo una usijali wase juman uni nao ainanga time. Enda ufanye tu.
Yeah, I mean,
Alafu
it's okay to graduate even when you're 30.
hata haimata
it
30 lakini that ni far.
Even it doesn't matter. I generally don't think it matters.
But I get it. Atujua hata si wazazi wetu walisoma wakiwa washatupata.
Yeah, I mean also what if it was just not that the right time for you to be going through it, and of times life is hard. I don't think we actually factor in how so many things affect what goes on in life, like in school, after school. Like life is so hard. I'd just say be gracious to yourself and just give yourself time. If you're genuinely willing to pursue your education and go through it, be gracious to yourself. Don't compare yourself to someone else. You race at your own pace, please. If your success is meant to come on your 40s, that is exactly when it's gonna come. If it's meant to come when you're 20, that's when it's gonna come. So just be kind to yourself. You'll do it when you want to do it, and usikae tu. Just put in the effort that you desire.
And lastly, kama chuo si yako, then you better be serious with something else that is yours now. Like ukisema mazee mimi nataka kufanya film ama nataka kufanya nini, then you better be serious with that shit. Either way isharibika. It doesn't get worse. Like isharibika.
Joe place ka content creators watu hiyo Shangtao.
Bro,
learn graphic
design. Like akunanga kustop. But anyway, that's just a little bit of the motivation.
Just don't give up on yourself. You will do it, babes.
Imagine bro, ni life kazana tu.
Kuna hiyo unafaa kusoma ni yako, hii hapa chini ni yako.
Which one?
The first page hiyo ya chini after hiyo dem hapo.
I'm in love with bro. Daniel about chiles. I'm in love with 3 chiles who individually are amazing. 2 are best friends.
You are messy.
Hey my brother.
You are best friends.
That is a bit tough. Me sijai mess now.
Individually amazing. I'm what check what akasema you're amazing, you're amazing, you're amazing.
Shout out to him for acknowledging that they are amazing women. At least ata akihanya haendi kwa mwingine ati mahali ati quality imeshuka, like anajua wote individually wote no wonder labda easy choose between them. Sasa yeye swali yake ni nini? Anataka ajue afanye nini?
Wewe unamgemwambia afanye nini? Ako na mademo 3 na wawili ni best friends.
Well, unajua ina depend na the level of seriousness uko nao madem. In any serious situation,
is this Owen talking about this?
Wezi juggle 3 women bro, ni impossible. Hata moja kutext zote tricky, kufanya hiyo shit ngumu. 3 I mean labda kama unakula mwingine afu I mean that you only like
that's so messy. That's such a messy situation.
What? No, come I think if they're best friends, awajaye ongeleleo shit like
I'm wondering.
Maybe the 2 girls actually sharing him. Nadhani yeni McDaddy pose. Kumbe
labda madem ndo anamtumia.
Madem anampanga.
Sema leo uko naye, ni sawa tu nilikuwa na plan kwa naye kesho.
Kaile arrangement ya Caesar for the weekend.
I would only do that for Method Man. I don't believe there's any other man who's worth that kind of energy and time.
Umesema ile ni guok mpaka Loki Joey Lock.
Sure. Neza mbibeke please nichore timetable. Unamtaka lini na neza mchukua lini.
There's a keep quiet waiting for you somewhere out there.
Keep chumba. Mbona jina zetu inabidi siku hivyo. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Mimi nikasema hii hapa hivi 3 individual.
There's no calamancy.
3 women, 2 are best friends. Alitoa mademu wapi yote. Hii naka situation ya university.
This is definitely a university. Even the way the language being spoken. You're a messy person. Leave those women alone.
Hapana, mimi nikakwambia Kenya fanya bro. Love now unajua tambui utapata love hapo. By the way, Mungu unajua kuna basket. So unafunga macho unafanya unashika moja. So basically mimi nakushow just put one test mwenye atapita hiyo mtihani. Cheza na yeye.
Who loves you the most out
nani ako ready kukaa na wewe to the end of the
day. Uko na favorite hapo. We know you have a fave. There's one that you call every day.
Ule anaangusha ndio unasema
your favorite ndio anakuumizanga. Ule mwenye anakulove the most kwa Saudi.
But utapata mmoja anakupea good sex but she's not a good woman. Upate a good woman but akona bad sex. Afu mwingine akona zote mbili but ni cheesy.
Exactly.
Unajua like hapa ni gani unachagua shwali? Hii ni gani ni poa?
Sasa narudi. The right combination.
Uko like fuck. I get you my brother.
Wezi pata mwenye akona hizo zote stable.
Ni ngumu Alisha.
Alisha. Wako na watu.
I'm trying to look for one. Oh, Jesus. Mko na serious problems for real.
Watu wako na problems.
Okay, let me tackle something that I think I can give you sound advice on. Damn.
Alafu ni watafutie, nataka kuwatafutia voice note. Kuna watu wamekuwa wakituma voice note. But I advise you guys, on Spotify you can always you send voice notes. Tutakuwa tunaziplay, ni anonymous. Ukitaka kusema jina lako na sawa tuna play. So the next time tutafanya dilemma ya voice notes. Nyamita will be here. Sahii amekuwa serious na job kidogo. Ako Kisumu.
He's finally taking it seriously.
Yeah, ameanza kuwa serious na job.
Hadi mlioneo joke alitry kumake juzi Twitter. Oh my god.
Ati sahi ati Twitter ati likes ni likes ile LIXE. Mimi ni baba.
Yeah, I laugh. I will laugh.
You're funny.
I get it, man. Like, welcome back to Twitter.
You still got it.
Yes, social media break alichukua. Wacha nisome moja before nika
Yeah, I mean, mine, I found two, like, mixed. Let me just read this one. I don't like the current job that I have. I would like to switch career fields. Oh, that's a very good question. Dilemma. If you feel like you want to switch your career, I would say do it. Generally, if something is not
You have time.
You have the time. Hakuna mtu pia amekuwekea time up anakwambia if you don't do this, a bomb is gonna go off. I don't believe that. But also be very strategic with the plan that you have. Do you have a plan that will hold you as you after you quit? Do you amani kama una quit tu na alafu unaenda ku dog life, because that can make life very hard for you. I'm also a very huge fan of pivoting, so if you can just pivot, if you know generally what you want to go for, I'd say do it. Have a good contingency plan, that's how it's called. Have a really good plan about it. Jipange, have your savings right. Know if you quit right now, you have something which will hold you as you look for your job or as you do something else. But nothing is meant forever, genuinely. Mtu, kama mimi saizi nimeshaboeka na influencing. I genuinely want to move to another field. I'm not saying I'm quitting it right now, but, you know, just have a plan on how you're going to do it. I'd go for it. Do it. You have your blessings. Don't be scared also. Don't let fear run you. That would be one of the things, because fear really controls what we do. So if you can just be free, let go, and just do whatever you want, and you genuinely put in the effort and the time, you'll succeed in whatever you want.
John, hii utapenda. After alafu wao inasema hiyo. Hii utapenda. I was in a beautiful tree of friendship. Imefika sasa kwa friendship. I was in a beautiful
I was about to read it, then I saw the career one.
Beautiful mind. I was in a beautiful tree of friendship and I've fallen out with one of them. Should I let go of both?
I mean, if both of them stay
sasa
together.
Kwanza wewe unajua mambo mingi about friendships na vitu kama hizi.
Sana.
Unaweza tushow moja mbili.
I mean, if you are the problem, if you are like the common denominator, if the two friends remained friends, wendo ukachujwa, I mean, I think you're the problem.
But anauliza amefollow out na moja saa kwa sana na wote.
I mean,
are they still hanging out together? Hiyo ndo swali.
Ajatupea all the dynamics. I feel kama like is the other friend is she like taking sides? What happened? What's the situation?
Do you guys actually take sides when it comes to friendships? Because me, I do.
I do. I'm very heavy on that.
Yeah, I mean, see, I don't do that thing for being in the middle.
Yeah, I actually don't do that. If you're on the wrong, you're on the wrong, and fuck it. And unless you can back up your truth, there's no way I'm just gonna sit around and just stomach your bad behaviors and whatnot. Because if you can do that to someone else, you can definitely do it to me. Sembuse mimi. Nakanga
mi nikikaa hapo katikati nakuanga most of the time nishachagua ni nani, but I'm just trying to give you another chance.
I'll give you a chance.
Buda, are you jumping ship or not? Jui gari na inaenda by the way. Gari nasonga.
Thing is, like, now for me, it's the same way, same thing with you. Like, I would not necessarily break up the relationship or whatnot, but for sure, I will let you know that you are on the wrong. I'll be like, yeah, for sure, Manze, what do you expect me to stick by you even though this is wrong? I would never do that. So with this trio thing, what I would do?
Trio mio.
It
and
depends.
I've fallen out with one. What happened? I feel like we need to
tunafaa kuambiwa dilemma. We want to do a good better dilemma now. This time itakuwa na voice notes.
This
time tume voice notes Spotify, na kama mwezi Spotify, my guests will just find a way of you guys sending it. Tunataka kusikia sauti zenyu pia. I get. So but hapo hiyo trio, Buda, I think maybe you are the problem. Labda wewe ndo shida.
I'm sorry.
For me,
projecting a bit.
It depends on the intensity on the situation, and if the other person was on the wrong or on the right, and also depends on if I've had an individual relationship with everyone in the trio situation. Like, even in my friendship settings, I have an individual. Let me just use my two closest friends, Michelle and Canada. We have individual relationships with each other. There's a way I relate with Canada that I don't relate with Michelle, and there's a way I relate with Michelle that I don't relate with Canada. So it also depends on that. And if it's something, if I can do without the group setting, and I can just have an individual friendship with you, well and good. I mean, it doesn't matter if you break out of the whole situation, but if it's not possible for you, maybe walk through the problem, because maybe it's not something too crazy.
Yeah.
It may be something so small which can be fixed with communication and actually apologizing and whatnot. So it just depends with the intensity of the situation. Gauge it and see also if you can do with or without the friendship. But also if you have an individual friendship with the other person in the group, it's very easy for you to break away from the group setting and just do things individually. Yeah.
I mean, any friend group namba ngapi?
Uko na ingine. Kuna niko nayo hapa ready. Lakini hauta relate sana. Anyway, sikia. My parents, dad especially, is always breathing down my neck. I can't do anything without not having to tell him. Buda, kwanza shukuru Mungu uko na budako hapo ana breathe near you. Number 1. Number 2. Mbona budako anakushow kila kitu? Buda, kwani what kind of a man are you?
Maybe this is a young person.
Yes, you're young, but unajua like ndo budako kurespect, lazima mshtuane. Mi ndo budangu ni respect, tulikosana kwanza, ilibidi nimuonyeshe mazee mi ni mzae, mi pia ni mbaya, tukakosana crazy. The next day akakuja akaniangalia hivi akasema, we ebu kama tubonge. Unajua aliona yenyewe msee ameanza kuwa mwanaume na kuanza kurebel. So mimi Kenya ningekuwa advice ni rebel, mwambie tu ache ufala.
Wrong advice.
Acha ufala.
I think I'm the sound of reason this time. Okay, let me tell you what to do, please.
Ngoja wacha akona story budake moja mbili.
When we establish dominance yo how. Kwa yangu ni ngori, yangu ni step. Yangu aliona nikichapa wase fulani kwa esto bro wenye wao limlemea. Akaona buda ni kama hapa.
You are a bad boy.
If it will actually count.
You are a bad boy.
You're a very bad boy.
Kwani sasa utafanya nini?
Rebel ndo ku
You're
respect.
not a man adu fukuzwa kwa nyumba at least
You guys,
once or twice.
You know, you're forgetting maybe you had means of surviving out of that. What if you rebel and you're kicked out of the house?
Come on.
What will happen?
You're still that guy's son. Atakwambia hebu by the way acha ufala.
I think you can say that because you're coming from a point of privilege where you know for sure kama budako amekasirikia, he'll allow you back in. You know, there's some parents who kick out their kids and would never look back again.
No, privilege ni kwake juu mimi ni son wake. Like it's a privilege me being your son. So
let
like
me talk as a person who has a very great relationship with the dad. Me and my dad are really close. Guy, what?
Okay, no,
But
no, mimi like mzae angekuwa budangu angekuwa very proud.
I get the point where he's coming from. He's just like
He's a man. Anadai kuleta dem kwa hao mzana. No, usilete dem.
Hiyo pia move
there's
out,
some
sasa.
things now you just can't be doing. So the thing is with parents, how to have a great relationship with them. First, long distance, be out of the house. That would be the best thing I would tell you. If you can be able to move out of their house, that would help you navigate that relationship, because now you're not answerable to them completely, because if you're under their roof, their house, their rules, that's how it is genuinely. And then thing is, maybe just have a conversation with your dad and just let him know that I'm in this stage in life and I cannot be answering every single thing that I do to you.
Yeah.
To be very honest,
you cannot. Bad.
Never ever.
I've also seen it so much with my brother and my dad, but I don't think he comes from a bad place with the way he tries to communicate. His communication might be wrong, but his intentions are actually right.
Very right.
Yeah. So let me give a very good example of my brother dyeing his hair. My dad was so against, like even.
Nimeshtuka umesema dying nikaza.
My baby, please.
Pole.
No, don't stress me out. So anyway, when Kevin dyed his hair, my dad was livid. You know.
Akale man.
He was, yeah, and I don't think I've actually ever
kwenye.
seen. I don't think anyone gets my dad riled up as much as my brother does. Like for us, we usually get away with
Any last born,
and like me and June get away with so much. Come on, I've gotten away with so much with my dad, but Kevin, he's just like, no, there's no way. And I feel like for him, he sees this as he's a representation of who I am as a man. Like he feels like you have to see the impact as a father
that you've made on
my son. So if you go against what I believe and stand for, you're literally going against me. And kidogo, it's embarrassing for them because, you know, I believe your parents are millennials or Gen X, something like that. They're in that,
millennials.
Boomers. Yes, the boomers or something like that. Yeah. So I believe your parents are in that stage, and where he's coming from is definitely hataki kuaibishwa, and that is what has always been instilled in him. So if you can just go the extra mile of proving to him that you're not a reckless child, that will help establish the trust between you two, and he'll be allowing you to do some certain things. That even starting something small as even going out. I feel like for us, even Kevin, he used to have curfew before. Be like, okay, I'm going out until this time. And then my parents would be like, okay, fine. And then, the minute you disobey that or you go against the word that you guys have agreed upon, it makes it hard for your parents to trust you. So if you can just start by anza pole pole, you just can't start doing the extreme things. Alafu you expect them to be accommodating to that. Just start with something very small. Pole to like going out, doing this, introducing your friends, because parents generally love being incorporated in your lives. Like if you're doing something, wanataka tu kujua, ni udaku, they just want to know, also just for your security.
What's going on?
Yeah, like what's going on, because kama podcast, kuja tu hivi unasema I'm doing something, they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it. Like you had to actually let them know that I'm doing something, it's helping me in this and this way.
Vision, the process.
And that's how they came around to the whole situation. Even Nyamita's dad said it, like during his grad, he had to actually see that there's progress and there's something beneficial out of the situation. So I get how it can be frustrating, especially if you're in your early, like 18, 19 Apple. It can be very frustrating because you're just out of school. Now you're a free bird for real. And then you expected it to be like that when you're home. But I don't think parents are like that. You just have to establish it pole. And also don't be too mad. Ukiona amejam sana unamwambia okay sawa, it is not to the extremes to the way you're thinking, then lay it down pole. Yeah.
Anyway, John, unajua sisi wanaume it's different. Like
and I struggled with Kevin. I struggled with Kevo so much with that because he wants to do things his way, but I'm just like, if you're still dependent on this person, there's no fucking way he'll be out of control. Also, with the hair situation. So my dad was against it completely. And he's the one who paid for it, And I was telling Kevin, you have to be accountable for what you did because he paid for it. Because if you remove the money out of your pocket, if he asks you, you're like, silili jilipia. Like, you really have no part in questioning me about this
but
thing.
John unamwambia lipa jueni budangu. Weni budangu sikwambia za ninakuja na kwa basi chukue nywele.
But again, it's like telling your dad, let's say you're telling your dad, give me money naenda buy sandwich.
Na umwambie directly.
No, exactly. So now with him,
drugs.
Pombe.
Ama like naenda kujibamba na
okay, so now the thing is the circumstance, like the aftermath. So yes, you told him dad nipe pesa naenda kununua pombe, and then he comes home, he finds you high, not on alcohol but on something else. Now you have to answer to that.
But as a man, he should be allowed to be able to make mistakes and learn from his consequences.
It's not fair because that means your parents are the ones who are allowing you to do that. They're the ones fueling that.
Because they made the same mistakes. Lazima,
they did, but then
part of a man's journey is making mistakes
now
so
learn.
that you won't make them
with
ever
every
again.
human being it is, but then again, you don't want to find yourself in a situation where your parents are the ones who gave you that opportunity and then you went and fucked up, and then now because you fucked up, you have to say, yeah, my dad said alinipea pesa kwanza nikena nikadu hivyo. He's the one who gave me money, and then now he has to be answerable because he's the one who actually fueled it.
John, umesha kuwa older sister wa kuside na wazazi. Waja sisi tuambie
I did not side with him on anything, but I understood where he was coming from. He was just like, the thing is, Kevin called me to ask, I'm so sorry, Kevin, for airing out your business.
Sema John, watu watajua ni
I'm so sorry, but I've mentioned his name. I mean, this is a conversation because he got mad at me and Brian also because we were home around that time. So what the conversation my dad was having with us was, I gave him the money. He asked me for money to do something. And when he went ahead and did it, I didn't know what he said. I didn't know this is what he was going to do.
If I knew,
I wouldn't allow him to.
But
so now for us,
dad.
we were telling him, Dad, it's not a big deal. Like, it's just something so small, which is changing in a week. It's not something to the extremes, But then my dad was just like, but if I was allowed to make that decision as a father, I would not go that way. And we were just like, understand, Kevo is in this phase. He will want to do this and this.
Now, you know that the nature of being a nigga is trying to always
find your way.
Not to become your dad, but it's inevitable you're gonna end up being just like him.
I don't think
so. Kusumbwana say hata kudai nywele. Could go against the direct pieces of what his dad
is. Ni kama maji, John maji kimwagwa hivi huko juu.
I don't believe it's the same.
Kuna path straight ya kuenda. It will just do this and find a way.
I mean, genuinely, because eventually in my family, I'm also the black sheep. Like, I do things the way I want and how I want it. But I'm just...
black sheep.
Black sheep. Literally. I'm literally the black sheep. I do things how I want, whenever I want. Like, I literally don't listen to my parents. Sometimes my parents get shocked that I'm doing some certain things. All I'm just saying is you are allowed to follow your path. You're allowed to, but not at the expense of other people.
No, unasema heri ujifanyie.
Do it on your own. Like if you want to do it on your own, but not at the expense of other people. That's why it's usually very important. Like if you want to do shit on your own and you know for sure you're going to go against every single thing that your parents believe in, make sure that they're not the ones funding you, because the minute they cut that shit out, even as your parents, they're supposed to be, but then you're going against things they believe in and stand for. Then what's the point?
Okay. Anyway, hii ni ya mwisho guys for me. Asiya ya mwisho, but hii ni kali, hii imenibamba. So I smashed this chick once and she never got back. What could have been the problem?
You gave us some work.
Wacha kwa ukipocha moja. Kuna ude mnakuanga umetaka kama time nilikuanga single sasa. Sasa mimi niko na mtu nilikuwa natakanga. So time nilikuanga single, unaweza kaa hivi. Uko na msee unaangalia ude ni crush yako. Alafu ile siku anakupea shida nui kuna I've been there. Kuna kwa na hii excitement unaweza pata unamwaga hata anakushika tu thighs ushamwaga. Unaget like uko like I never imagined hata ningekuwa base moja na wewe. You know, like you know ni excitement crazy. Ama 2 1 2 pop.
Ule de manambia gasa link na watu only link na.
Only link na ule de hajai link na msee ame promise only link. Hata uamini. But buda mimi naona unaweza itisha rematch, but ataka kuongelesha sijui utaipata aje my brother.
If you're funny, handsome, I like utageta a second chance. Hustle tumwambia tu hata make joke.
Mwambia tu ulikuwa mgonjwa.
Man, sijui.
Mbona mnasema kama aliana perform? Maybe he performed too good. The girl said, "Ama nikirudi itanimaliza." You know, it be happening. Where would you guys be thinking he underperformed? Maybe he really performed.
Wait, Joanne, what would make you not hit a guy up after he performed? Tuseme
actually that fear, the fear of actually me being stigmatized. Yeah.
I thought you guys said that doesn't exist.
I don't know who said it. But I'm not gonna lie to you, it actually does. To me, it does. Genuinely. Yeah.
What do you bring to the table? Anakuwekea hapo kwa meza anasema shit. Kama kuna issue nilicheki. Udem anaitwa wewe alikuwa kwa mlango, afu boy ako nje ya mlango. So udem akafunga mlango akamwangalia, afu akamwambia what do you want? Akamwambia Sulini hit up ni kama. Udem akamshow I've had that uendo uko na dick nyingine crazy mta yote. Nionyeshe kwanza unanikuingiza kwa hii keja.
Ili plot ya porno.
Bro, alimwambia sawa acha nicheck, akafungwa hivi. Ndio akafungua mlango akamwambia ingia.
Hiyo ndio kitu nadai. Do you want this?
So utambao kwanza mbona muonyeshe ikiwa soft.
Anaweza kuwa nayo lakini hajui ku do the thing nicely. Anaweza kuwa nayo lakini hajui ku relate nicely.
Oh, so umesema ni about the stroke game, see size.
The motion.
Does size matter to you?
Generally does, I'm not gonna lie.
Labda kuna msea kuna pen knife, butter knife. But nayo vile ana swing.
Hata mademba
samurai.
Yeah, that's true. But
and I swing crazy.
Don't
butter
come
knife.
without it. Please come with them inches.
Na feel madem kuna venye madem juanga ku feel size up immediately. Like kuna hizo hugs unapewa like nika inspection.
I can't even snitch on this because this is something.
Unaona
sema tu John. Switch the story.
We be actively doing it.
Hugs zingine
so how do you do it? Do you like bump ama like how do you utashika ati ebu unajua unachagua maembe ama unachagua fruit?
We call it a swipe test. But I'm not gonna snitch.
So how do you do it?
Wewe
unajua hiki.
Unaweza feel them akifeel up against your shit, bro. Tupe utaria kwani sio
anarabi hivi ama nani?
Hapana liga. Kwani ukihagio kuange excited kiasi.
If you want ukitaka sahi na kushwa sahi chukua. Hii ni yako hii.
Please.
Yeah, kuna venye unaweza tena kifila kwa Kristo. So kako impress na hapo ushajusha pasi ya kwanza.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let's go back to the dilemma. This guy was saying
amesema aliangusha.
Probably you laid it too good and the girl is scared. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell you. Just let it go. Unless you like her. If you like her, I would say hit her up. Kwani what's the point?
No, I reply. I need it.
Reply.
Like Alicia.
Okay, but let me see who commented that. Who sent it?
Oh shit, bede tunaweza na majina.
Zikuna jina usijali. Sa imagine.
Wow, anajua nimedhani nimepatwa.
Hey.
I thought right.
Oh, ulidhani umepatwa. So in that situation, what would have made you not even hit him up at all? Juu umesema si lazima kuperform na inaweza kuwa digmatization, but what exactly?
Maybe even the situation, maybe even the
labda ni issue ya hygiene, labda shit ilikuanuka.
Bro, I wouldn't even proceed. To what point inanukaje hapo kama siweza kunotice hapa?
Labda ametoana kwa club.
There is no fucking way. I don't think so.
Because we don't dance our group. Kitu imeswing the whole night.
Once again, I would also find it better wiki yangu inakwanga msiana dance sana kwa club. Hata dem. Like you're doing too much. Like sit down. Be classy. Sit down.
But did you ever notice the ones who are usually dancing the most in the clubs never have a way of going back home?
But leo ngoja mnaweza ni drop hapo kama kis. No, atuendi huko.
After dance usiku yote. So please do. I know Tario shit in a steam, but say hata itakuwa
kama demo dance the whole night kwa club ama piano nini niko like bro but anyway kuna watu wanapenda ikiwa hivyo.
The reason why I would not hit up someone, maybe the situation I was in, maybe nikiona conversation yako ina lead to something more than what I wanted it to be, I will definitely not reply. This is past me, old me, I'm changing, I'm a new girl.
So amekwambia maana na kulove hiyo first link hiyo na utam hit up tena
na love nini yo. You know, I generally get scared. I get so scared when you tell me you love me. We've not even
baby kitu ilikuwa tamu hadi akasema hii ndo nadai ni joto.
But what if you tell women you love them after like the first hour? You love when I feeling instantly.
Maybe it's not him being the problem. Ni wewe tu ndo umempea kitu fiti.
I've been love bombed too much. I get so scared when you tell me I love you too quick.
Nah, I mean,
that scares me so much. I'm just like, you have an agenda. You want to trap me. You want me
to trap me with a baby.
No.
Why? Oh God.
You want to love so much aseme
akudanganya no I give you a baby.
That's a bit too serious.
I get so scared.
Compared to give you a baby, you na imekutoa game.
I'm mad. You have to, first of all, leave me alone. I'm kicking you out. Like talk. Yeah, but then maybe it's just maybe the situation that the girl was in. Maybe she was not ready for something more.
Yeah.
Check on the conversation you're having. Maybe you give an impression of something else. Maybe you told her you just want to fuck, and for her, for sure, she just doesn't want to fuck. Maybe she wants a relationship. That could be a reason. So just check on your communication with her and the vibe that was there before.
Yeah.
Washamboro.
What's wrong with you?
And Kuth.
Kuna lazima ambia niggas kitu directly.
Aoshe. Wanaume osheni hizo wewe gani hata unaonanga kuna wase usafisha hivi gani yao kabla waende
wao. There's one here that's a bit funny, quite funny. What do the lads think
shower,
about
what the
using...
Fuck? What when they woge? Don't say just shower.
Oh, okay, moge.
Grab your shit, bro.
You're in your butt cracks.
What do the lads think about using blue pill? Have they tried it? Just curious.
That.
About using blue pill, basically Viagra.
Oh.
At what age is that? Are you using Viagra? Kama unatumia Viagra
can
below...
I sit on someone I was with and they used the Viagra and I don't know.
So didi anakuambia babe ngoja anachukua kama maji hivi na glass na tablet ama anakuanga shakunywa wewe unacheki tu ma action inaweza. After
like after he took
you
it.
Noticed.
Yeah, after he took it, that's when he told me. And I was just like, why do you need to do that?
Mimi nishaikuwa curious nikatumia once.
How was it?
Amazing. So but Roy napiga mbio bro. Kwa noanda hours ayo like.
Wow, na dead. Imagine mzee man like hati yake ni kama mtu mwenye aizi lift. Alafu unampea na lift stuff ingine crazy. Juu hati nakata kusukuma.
Nilitumia nikienda like ilikuwa actually like sort of a like a staycation.
So ulikuwa unataka kwa job to the whole night.
Nilitry juu niliambia kwanza place ya kubaini unajua hii stuff ukiambia mali ya kununua unadhani ati itakuwa ati sijui unaenda lab gani.
It's not just a chemist.
Bro, it's yani chemist na msana kuuzia ni mzae fulani hapo.
Nakambata hizi poa tumia ingi.
Anaambia leta blue pill hata kuangalia kwa macho anataka tu analeta.
Imagine wende ulizia kwambia lakini wewe ni kijana mdogo mbona unatumia?
No, genuinely, I would actually, that was actually my concern. I was like, you're young, kwani you don't believe in yourself. Una stamina.
Nikaitumia juu at first unajua uko hesitant uko like fuck bro, shit. Naweza tumia yote ni dead. Unajua sasa
I have a question also. What if you take it and then you don't use it? What will happen?
You take it off, Dema sifike. Dema sikuje.
Bro, hata
Dema kwambia I'm sorry, you're going to hate me for this.
Oh, you're going to hate me.
Na umemeza tu sahi.
You actually do need to go get help, bro. Your shit damu yote iko huku.
Utajack off lakini mara ngapi? Kawaida unajack off na itoshi.
Itaisha. Hatutumia left iishe.
Mkono
hata call police.
Unasikia mkono wako hata inafanya shake. Ndio umepiga hadi na.
That's how bad it is.
Ni crazy.
Like you just need to make this shit go down.
Yeah, no wonder you should say that in a last for
hours,
long actually.
Yeah.
Like,
So imagine man, even though unapatanga msaidia anaenda anasema okay, you remember ulitaka kunini like I never give you the chance. Could you just tumalize issue?
Molest nimeshoka. Hapana, kuja hapa.
Cause
yeah, I tried it once, Nikona. This is too much power, bro. Shit.
That's crazy.
So next time maybe in a special occasion.
Situation kayo ni this guy mwenye alikuwa anasema ati the girl never hit her up. Do you know inaweza kuwa traumatizing hadi ibidi useme ama hii stuff yangu na idungi. Okay, fine. I pigi for maybe utry his stuff because unajua guys want trying solution ya kitu yote, but anyway that's ni different.
But bro, we do not endorse
but vijana anzeni man kukimbia anzeni kupiga gym.
We do not endorse the use of
Viagra for young people.
Kula njugu, kula watermelon, nini ingine.
Kuna mkombero, it's natural.
Pumpkin seeds.
Unachafuna ama unapika muna.
Unakula tu pumpkin seeds hivyo ukikula pumpkin. Okay.
Damn, son. Hey.
Okay.
Bila kuna hizi vitu subconsciously. Kuna time mamangu alikuwa analeteanga manjugu the whole time like bro, every day. Analetea njugu na njoti. Pause.
Hata mukula.
No, iko na vitamin E and lack of vitamin E causes sterility. So when you take it,
soja zako ni very strong. Cassava.
Ndio maana Waluya nayo misingi stuff. Anakukiss tu hivi kwanza wale Luya wamechapa. Anakukiss tu hivi triplets.
Also kuna ingine ya madem pia yenye try na dem. Hii time ilikuwa all the craze.
Oh, like on Twitter, I remember the one in the pink thing.
It was in Diamond Plaza. It was called
Pink Pussycat.
Yeah.
Pussycat, something like that. Yeah. How was that?
So dem does it so what kama yetu inatufanya unambao ina grow.
So inakuwa tu
waba. Woof. Uko too ready.
Kwanza tayari
ready for the job.
Like waterfall naturally. Sasa yani nika huko Viagra Falls.
Niagara.
That's so crazy. I've never tried those things. That's very interesting.
Try. Sasa zingine unajua sex life una spice up
too.
Yeah, I'm spicy enough. Spicy enough.
Kuna nyingine zingine mbili kama tumefunga.
Yeah. What to do after campus life? Life after campus.
Damn.
Well, if you have if you're a job seeker, no umekuwa kusaka job, get pay internship. Like saka tu biz ka unaweza anza ka uko na the necessary capital. Ama kasi shit iko na capital unahitaji tu wifi. Saka tu shit ya kufanya. Yeah. Connections ngumu siku hizi.
Connections muhimu though. Yeah. I'd say the thing that I didn't do and I really regret is skills, like skills. Having different skills is really important. So if you can bank on it, like those languages, please, if you can, don't take it lightly. It's very important right now, especially in the job market. If you can be bilingual, multilingual, it's very important for you. If you that was my life after campus. So just improve on your skills.
Get more certificates.
Get certifications in different things. If you can learn,
especially things you love, because in life it's very boring if you do something you don't love.
Find joy in some certain things, and if you can turn it to to make you money, do it.
Because mi nakumbuka after ni drop out hivi nikaenda job fulani afu hiyo job ikanibo like hata ikuwa anything close to anything that I thought it would be. Buda nilitoka hivi huko hivyo nililearn skill ya kuedit.
Yeah.
Per week nilikuwa na edit vida 1 na 3K. In a week unapata nimeedit vida 4 za wase. And I do it so easily because I learned the skill.
Yeah.
Nilitake so much time kulearn Adobe Premiere Pro. Nililearn hiyo shit like 100%. Naweza fanya kila kitu. Hadi naweza yaka After Effects. But when you look at it, msana ananipigia nebe Kibs. Hadi wase walikuwa wananipigia a whole corporate. Hawana my editor. But wanataka unakumbuka kulikuwa na hii dance ilikuwa inaitwa nini? Kulikuwa na hii ngoma yenye wase corporate zote zilikuwa zina dance. Jerusalema. So wase walikuwa wananitumia niambia tu edit juu niliedit moja na ika trend huko kina TikTok kina nini hadi wase sasa wanaanza kunipigia nikasema all right I do it so easily but it's a skill that cultivate so man just look for any skill and unaweza love bana
skills are, I think they're the most important thing and we actually downplay a lot of these two small things kabisa. So if you can just bank on it, do it. Get something that you love. If you can improve, make sure a day you're doing something, just something productive that can help you later in life. It doesn't necessarily have to be in your job market, but just something that can help you. And also find joy in simple things in life. Yeah, that can be really
moja labda ya mwisho. Ini a bit fun. Juu mimi naona boys ni fala sana. Starting a family. I'm 26 years old. Why do you want to start a family at 26, my G? Is that not a bit too soon?
But our parents did that, man.
Hiyo time vitu zilikuwa very affordable say bro. Mtoi say ni expensive cash shit.
Manze maybe aim yake tu ni ku start maybe kuna bibi. Doesn't necessarily mean a child.
Labda ako sawa.
Maybe you
shouldn't, I feel like you shouldn't even think about getting married. Kama hauko financially secure enough ku support both of you.
It's true.
Ideally, yes, right now in this economy and the way like things have been going on in Kenya, women work, bro, and they get like high-paying jobs. So if it's a two-income household, all the better. But kama ni income moja peke, nauna enough.
Na mkipata mtoto, anyway, pia
mnaweza. Ufai kuwaka una at least $1 million in savings, bro.
Mkipata mtoto anakuja na sahani yake, so I guess you'll be aight. I guess
watatuweka kwa WhatsApp groups that you would say,
but there's one thing, actually, nimefika mita vile hiyo point imeni.
That, I mean, if you feel like you're ready to start a family, go ahead and do it, but what's the rush, babes? Nani amekushikia kiboko na kwambia harakisha unless you genuinely want to do it and you feel like you're ready to start the whole idea of having kids, a wife, and you're ready for the pressures that come with it.
Hao ndo wase wanaendanga kuwa married alafu wanafungua WhatsApp group tuwasaidie kuchanga. Nigga, kama mimi hiyo night ya kwanza kuwa na bibi yako mimi siko part of that situation. I'm not
part of the honeymoon.
Atunanyeka WhatsApp tuchangie wedding. Okay, maybe it's just me, but hata masangu ashaniambia vile alikuwa complaining anasema if you're going to get married ni invite ni kuje. Don't put me in a group. In fact, you've not even called me. Najipata kwa group ati nani and nani's wedding.
Wait. No way.
My
mom hates it so much and she gets so frustrated because people do that with the mindset of what should this idea, and I hate it so much. I feel like you're coming from a point of privilege. You're making assumptions and believing and feeling entitled to people's money. The entitlement is actually the thing that really irritates me the most. Because why am I included in your plans? Am I going to benefit from it?
Mbona hata ukuniuliza kama unafaa kuoa? Labda ningekuambia wewe uko ready kuoa.
Honestly, yeah, like some things if you just know you're not willing and ready to handle the burden and the pressures that come with it. What's the fucking point? What's the point of you doing it? I genuinely don't believe in you doing it. Yeah, but I'm not anti-marriage. I'm still advocating for it. If you're ready for everything, go for it.
Anyway,
but kids are damn expensive. Kids are expensive, yeah.
Took in the last 5 minutes.
But diapers are expensive. Also,
next time,
kids are expensive.
Nangoja hizo
Yeah, see?
Watu weni explain. Na unajua watu we bro ni always like huwezi disappoint mtu wako.
Bro, like I usually say like having a child is actually a long-term commitment. Like I cannot wake up and leave. Sometimes I even ask my mom like why didn't you just leave? Like so zingine naonanga something.
Ungeamka tu gweri menibo na uishie.
Bye. And I find we were laughing the last time I was with you guys I was telling you how I was going to see my auntie and she was telling me how her life had to come to a halt when she had her last born kid. She used to travel a lot before she had him because Brian and Marvin they were just walikuwa older. Then at this point so she has this child
baby.
Yani she could not even leave to go to her parents' house without her panicking every 2 seconds. And I was just like, that is insane. And I was telling her like, for me, the only reason I would never have a child, I don't even desire to have one, is
unadai kumove freely.
I want to be able to do my own things without having to factor in a child who would die without having me.
You can never. Oh, okay.
Like I want to be able to just wake up one day and say, "Whoa, I'm going to Japan," and I'm not bothered by it. I'm not bothered.
A free bird.
Bye.
Check
So you see, the thing is, there's some parents who are actually able to do that, but then the guilt that would.
Ushakuwa na attachment.
Yeah, be
No,
like,
but
nah.
if you're able to do that, I don't think you're the type of person mwenye guilt itakuwa affect. Once usha decide ku abandon mtoi, bro,
it comes so easy. It comes so easy to men, but for women, it's something so hard.
I don't think. I mean, yeah, it comes easy to men, but I think
mimi sidhani kwangu ingekuwa easy. Man, na feel now mimi nikipata mtoi wala hata mtaona vile mimi na move itakuwa very different you. Man, huyu ni mini like literally this nigga could come akuja kwa stuff ingine crazy yenye hata mimi sikuwa imagining yeye happen. Unaona get?
The aim of having children ni wakuwe better than you.
Exactly. Like naona kuna legend hapa mbele yangu hivi ati alafu nataka kuishi
my sisters and my brothers kids. Make sure watu wako sawa. I'll be like be greater than me. Okay?
I will be there no matter what.
Yeah, but yeah, just that thing for always having to factor in someone.
Yeah, that's too much responsibility.
I'm a baby.
Yeah.
I'm baby. I'm baby. I'm like, who's gonna take care of you?
Kujilea ni ngumu. Kule. Na mama wako.
At that point, I can't say go to your mother because I'm the mother.
You are the mother.
Oh God.
Una dampe kwa social media. Check it, mom, please.
My mom?
Just shikilia this child for a quick 6 months. Unakuwa tu honest. Please. Yani.
Unapeleka kwa wazazi. Unafikiri mbona watoto wengi wali grow up ushago?
Yeah, they love their grandmothers.
Kwa leo wanasema umsebe yana ni stop rege yangu. Anaenda. Mom. Ebu shikilia kidogo tu.
They're usually so happy and willing to do that.
Do you know why? Because they made a mistake with you and they're trying to rectify that with someone else. That's why grandparents wanapenda grandkids. Juako like huyu tuko na chance ya kumold afresh. Huyu tunaweza mold akwe something I never made with my kid. Maybe I was young doing errands. I was never there for them. So heri ni kwa there for
too mean. Like I don't find especially in our parents and our grandparents, their generations. Watu wako wanajuana real. Unajua tu ni mzazi wako but ujui anything.
Unasikiaga tu mzazi wako kwa around anapita leo alipitia by the way
na huko muone. At least like relationship with our parents. Unajua dreams zake, aspirations.
Sasa imagine mtu ameona hadi internet, mtu ameona vile mtoi anaweza mimi nitataka huyo ndo nachunga niachie. But anyway guys,
thank you so much guys. This is such a beautiful episode. I really enjoyed
it. Hata mimi napendanga hivi tukibonga.
Please send more. Next time we're gonna put up an anonymous.
Poleni sana.
Muongee mambo yenyu yote.
So mazee, Instagram tupata @thesandwichpodcast, Twitter @thesandwichpod1, YouTube Sandwich Podcast KE, TikTok Sandwich Podcast KE. Na mimi of course mtanipata na demo wangu kama kawaida. Kwanza leo tunaenda out. Organize.
Bye guys. I'm going to spend time with my friends again.
Nila kwanza nadai kukimbia sana kwa mtu wa sandwich. Ni bye. Leo niko cuddled up na joints na yeah, someone.
Hata mimi leo nasikia kuwaka. Anyway guys,
nenda kuwaka na friends wangu, just letting you know I'm big with my friends again.
Next episode tunaweza fanya dilemma nyingine sasa, hiyo nyingine hiyo NGL, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best one.
You're anonymous. Alafu pia time
next time can we also talk about that thing for Sakaja and opening the radio station.
Nairobi TV.
Junaona pia apparently Kidero tried it in 2013 and 200M yenye iko unaccounted for.
Hiyo propaganda hapa hivi man, kila mtu nini yake, opinion yake. That's not the Sandwich Podcast.
Yeah.
But catch you later, man.
Bye.
Witches flying high in them private jets. Mada kumada beat lazima kaibada. Si niulize mbona nimenyanya, si unajua niko juu ya shada.